everyone. Today is Saturday, and and we are going to tell you stories today about the mouse in our house that
has caused a lot of
mishaps
and a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
Internal chaos.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing that today. So Glenn, why don't you start off from the beginning?
Okay. So you know how I'm in school, I gotta do my homework. Here I am, doing my homework at the kitchen table. Lights are dim and I'm having the time of my life. Which is
Homework.
not the time of my life. But I'm gonna try to make it sound like it. Because, yeah. Anyway, so I'm doing, I don't know what class I'm doing. I'm just working really, really hard. And then out of the corner of my eye, I see, I'm like, oh my goodness, was that just a mouse? And I saw the tail as it went behind the island thing. And I just saw it disappear. And I'm just sitting there like,
Mom, I think I just saw a mouse. No, you're like, oh my goodness.
that's so cool. I was like, oh, we have a mouse in the house. I have a friend. I'm doing my homework, and I just have, like, homework is boring, just saying. Yeah. It is. But
when you
once
see a
mouse, you're just like,
it's exciting.
Oh my goodness, this is the best time ever that I've ever done my homework. So I'm just like, Mom, I just saw a mouse. And her reaction's like, what? And I'm like, yes, it went behind here. So Levi, he comes over.
I came over and I decided to move things around, like the flour and stuff beside the island thing. And then I saw it run.
So it scurried as fast as it could.
Under the oven.
Disappeared again.
Yeah, disappeared. So we weren't sure if it had a home. So yeah, I'm not sure if it has a home under there or if it was like just hiding under there because we scared it.
We don't know if it just arrived or if it's been in our house for a while, just praying and eating all our stuff.
Yeah, so it's a mystery. So I decided to just look around, like see through the cracks of the oven to see if I could see it, and I couldn't see it. I made some noise and it wouldn't come running out, so I was convinced it had like a home in there, like a house, like a hole in the wall or something. So then I made this YouTube video of how to set a mousetrap, and yeah, I made that video, and so we set mousetraps. Before that, I went looking around the house to look for our old mousetraps that we used when I was like 6.
For a little baby mouse that we found in our basement.
And we made a song about, which is also on my YouTube channel.
Mouse
in the house, a cute little mouse in. Okay, anyway. If you want to see that video, it would be in the description below. So, I went looking around the house for these mouse traps, and I found them up in the closet. It took me a long time to get them because there was like a bunch of stuff that I had to move to get them, and I made a mess. But I found them. They're at the bottom of this big bin. There were 2 of them. I think we had more than 2, but I only found 2. So I grabbed them and started making the video, and yeah. And from several years ago when we had mice in our house, we used peanut butter because mice love peanut butter, and it worked very well. We caught that mouse in our house.
The little tiny mouse in the house.
Yeah, that we flushed down the toilet.
It's good.
Yeah. So we decided to use peanut butter again because it was really
helpful.
So we used no-name peanut butter.
Because that's what we buy.
Because it's the cheapest, as I said in the video. Yeah. So I set the trap where I saw it, where I saw the mouse, which was under the oven and under the island thing. So I put them both there, and then
we let it sit and see what we get in the morning. We were so excited.
We were excited to see what would
happen. A dead mouse.
A dead mouse.
We were right.
Because
a dead mouse.
Yeah. And when I was setting the mousetrap, I found out that if you drop the mousetrap, then it snaps. Put it over here. If you drop it, apparently it snaps.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Makes sense.
It's a good thing that it's very
sensitive. Yeah.
Very
it's a very good mousetrap. So in the morning,
we're gonna get a dead.
We're gonna get him dead mouse.
We're gonna have.
It's gonna be there. We're gonna have mouse for dinner.
And we're gonna flush it down the toilet because it's a tradition.
Yeah. So we woke up. We woke up, right?
Yeah.
Did you go down first or did I go down first?
It's time that you went.
I am walking down the stairs. I go into the kitchen and look at this mousetrap, and I realized, oh my goodness, where did the peanut butter go? So this morning we woke up and we looked at the mousetraps, but this one was not set off. The mousetrap was not set off at all, and there's no peanut butter on the mousetrap at all. So I was wondering, would the mouse be smart enough to lick all the peanut butter off?
Keep in mind, this is supposed to be a very sensitive trap.
Yeah, this is a very sensitive trap. It's weird because it's a really sensitive trap, because they should have died. But our thought is to turn this trap around so that next time they have to go over this part to get to it and then hopefully die.
Mice are smart.
But mice are smart and they know that, I guess they know that traps are sensitive
dangerous.
And are dangerous, so they just carefully lick off the peanut butter. But you'd think the trap would sense that, but they just lick off the peanut butter, like yummy yummy, and they lick it clean, like there's nothing left, nothing at all.
It's like we're feeding the mice at this point.
Yeah, like they're happy. They're gonna invite all their friends to eat the peanut butter.
I mean, if we can actually trap them, all their friends dead, that would be good.
Yeah, but if they don't get trapped, then that'll.
We'll be having a house of mouse.
House of mice. Yeah. So we were kind of discouraged and disappointed that we didn't catch that mouse because we were excited to flush it down the toilet. And
it was what woke us up. We were our only motivation in the morning. Not our only motivation, but one of our motivations to wake up in the morning because we wake up
early.
Too early for my brain to wake up. But yeah.
So we put more peanut butter on it. We set it again. And we went to school, came back, nothing happened, I don't think. And then
evening
comes.
So, you know how I was doing my homework that one night? Seeing the mouse scurry away, feeling the excitement of seeing a mouse while doing my homework. Here it comes again, the excitement bubbling up in my body. So, I'm doing my homework again, cause this week I had a lot of homework. And just minding my own business again, not anticipating seeing the mouse ever again. I'm just sitting there and I hear movement, so I look to where the mouse trap is. I'm expecting snap. Nope, I don't see a snap. It's not yet. And I just see the little mouse face going, eating the peanut butter off of the copper thing in the mouse trap. Not setting it off.
So it was like standing on the
metal piece.
So if he set it off, he would have gone flying.
Yeah, at my face.
It would have been funny.
I'm videoing at this time, and
Yeah,
I'm just so happy.
Except your phone had 2%, so.
Yeah, so I didn't get a good video.
Yeah.
But I'm there's mixed emotions because I'm like, oh, you little, and then the other emotion is like, oh my goodness, I have a friend while I'm doing my homework. So I'm videoing, and the emotions are bubbling. I'm like, oh, we're gonna kill you soon because it's. But then, it's so cute. It's just you see it's staring at me because it sees me because I'm super close. It's like, and it's so cute, and I have company when I'm doing my homework instead of just being alone.
So she didn't want to. At this point, she didn't want to kill it anymore.
Yeah, because I'm overcome with the cuteness of this little free friend that I have.
Yeah. And so when she told us, like when I think that was Wednesday night and we were at Alana, we got home and then I decided to look through the bottom of the drawer of the oven because Koyan said she heard like it walking
They were
on something metal.
It sounded like he was having a party.
Yeah.
Just your inside of the drawer of the oven.
So I opened the drawer, I searched through it.
And at this time I'm still trying to do my homework, attempting. And I look over, he's moving it, and I see it was in the drawer.
I scared it off.
It's now behind the oven again.
Yeah, so we looked behind the drawer and that's where it lives. It has like, there's a lot of poop and a lot of stuff, and there's like 2 perfect holes where to just hop in and live in there. It's like perfect home because we're feeding him too.
Mm-hmm.
And there's food that falls behind the oven sometimes, maybe?
Crumbs.
Maybe.
From food.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of crumbs behind the other island thing, so maybe he was getting food, whatever, I don't know. So, yeah, so we looked through it, we couldn't find him, like, we knew he was still behind the oven, but
Somewhere.
we couldn't see him anywhere, so, we're just like,
We set the traps again.
We set the traps again, except this time with cheese. Okay, so I decided to switch to cheese to catch the mouse because it was just licking off the peanut butter, and we're thinking that if it can't lick cheese, right? So if it tries to like chew off the cheese or nibble off the cheese, it'll trigger the thing and then kill it. So my sister was literally watching it nibble or lick it off, so hopefully it'll try to eat that and then it'll trigger, because I don't know why it's not triggering, but yeah, so we're gonna try. Okay, so we switched to cheese because our theory was this: the peanut butter could easily like just lick off and somehow not set off the trap, but with cheese it'll have to nibble it
And like maybe take it with him.
Yeah.
Not movement.
will set off the trap, and so he'll die.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And so we set
yet
the trap.
again.
Yet again.
In the morning,
I set the trap with cheese.
Yeah, and in the morning we're anticipating a dead mouse.
We're anticipating a dead
But
mouse.
this time
this
I'm-
theory is gonna work a lot better.
This time I'm like hoping maybe it'll get away, but maybe we'll capture it somehow, because like I like it at this point. I like the mouse.
Yeah. We didn't really want to kill it, but we did.
Want
At
to
the
kill
same
it
time.
because
We didn't.
it's in our house.
And Chloe, you woke up. You went downstairs before I did because
Yes.
you wanted to see that we got the mouse.
Oh yeah, anticipation.
Except we didn't get the mouse.
No. Okay.
You
So,
tell the story.
I'm coming down the stairs, anticipating a body, but I look under. I see absolutely nothing.
The
And
mouse
like,
trap is gone.
this is peculiar. I don't even see the mouse trap. I don't see any trace that the mouse trap was there. And I know we set the mouse trap there. So I'm like, oh my goodness, he's so hungry he brought the whole mouse trap in.
Yeah, so she came running up the stairs, and I was about to go, or I came out of the shower, and she's like, "The mouse trap's gone!" And I'm like, "What?" And she's like,
It
"I
disappeared.
think we're dealing with something bigger than we can deal with." Like
Something
something
bigger than
smarter
a
than us, because
Yeah.
we thought that it just took the whole mouse trap in with,
smart little.
yeah, except it's not. Anyway, we thought it just took the whole mouse trap in with him because I don't know. And so this is a really smart mouse, and it is a really smart mouse.
We're like, oh no,
Oh no.
oh no.
And so we're like, let's set another mouse trap. We didn't end up doing that, but and then so I thought that it like because we couldn't find the mouse trap in the drawer or behind the drawer of the oven. I thought that it brought it somewhere else in the house to hide it from us because it knew it was a trap or something. I don't know. So I went around the entire main floor looking for this mouse because it wouldn't be able to go upstairs or downstairs with this mouse trap, or else it'll die because the mousetrap will set off and kill it. So I look around this house, our house, looking for the mousetrap. It was, I couldn't find it. And so I decided to pull out the oven and look behind the oven, and that's when I saw the mousetrap. Oh my goodness. What is it doing? Oh my goodness. And it was like, it looked like it was still eating the cheese off the mousetrap. Like it took the mousetrap just in there to eat the cheese. And I was like, oh my goodness, this mouse is something. Something. So I look behind the oven, pull it out, and I see this mouse just nibbling off the cheese. And I was like, oh my goodness, what is it doing? Like, it just stole the mousetrap from us. And then it tried to run away, and then that's when I realized he was alive, but he was trapped. What? It's trapped in it. It's literally trapped in its foot. It's stuck. That's why I had to bring it with it. Because it was stuck. Oh my goodness. That's something I've never seen before. His little paw, like just his little paw, was trapped underneath the metal thing. In the trap. And so it couldn't, that's why I brought the mousetrap in with it, because
it had to.
It had to.
Scared.
Yeah.
Took it with him.
He was attached. So he just took the mousetrap with him, stayed back there, and he didn't move very fast because he had this like 20-gram mousetrap that he was attached to that he had to bring with him. And so we took this advantage, the opportunity to trap him. So,
in a yogurt container.
Yeah, so we took this yogurt container, we put him in there, we poked a hole in the top so he can breathe, because he was still alive, and we were hoping that we wouldn't have to kill him. At this point we were hoping that we wouldn't have to kill him, and that paw wasn't broken, and that it was still usable. So we put in the yogurt container.
And then our dad, while we were at school...
Well, what he wanted to do is squish it.
But no, we didn't do that.
But we made him... We wanted a happy ending. So we told him, while you go to work today, just drop it off somewhere in a safe place. Because if he dies, if we kill him now, there'd be like nobody would be happy except for us. But if we put him in the wild, he'll be happy for a little bit longer. And maybe a bird will be happy. Yeah, a bird will be happy when the bird eats it. So it's like a win-win for all three of us. So we decided to do that.
Alright, here we are. We're gonna let this mouse go. We think that would be the most humane thing to do. We're just gonna try to let him go. He is hooked by the one paw. We'll give him a chance. There he goes. Yeah, no issues. He's gone. And he's just slinking away there. He's hiding, and we'll see what kind of life he has.
Okay, so he just hops away. Like
scurries
away.
Like
he just like
boop.
like he was so excited. When he was in that container, he was like so scared. Like it was like I opened it and he was like
and shivering, and he was wet.
And he was wet because the container was wet. But yeah, so I feel bad for that mouse. But we let him go, and he's happy, and he just like his paw was fine. So he's gone, and happy ending.
And we're happy.
So yeah, so that's our journey through that's Mouse Hunt journey. Have you ever watched the movie Mouse Hunt? Well, yeah, you have.
I have.
Have you guys? Because that's a fun movie, and we thought at the beginning of this, we thought that's what we were going to go through. Mouse Hunt. Exactly what happened. But gladly, that's not what happened. We
got it.
got it.
Mhm.
And, you know, yeah. Okay, so we've been watching a show lately called Alone. And season 2, I'm not going to spoil anything, but
There's a
season
mouse
2,
hunt.
there was this guy who didn't like mice because they were eating his stuff, kind of, and they were just annoying. So he got personal with these mice, and he just tried to catch them because
Kill them all and eat them.
it's in season 2, so it's called Alone, season 2 of Alone. So just watch the entire season. It's a really fun show, and I think you'll find it enjoyable. So just if you watch that, you'll find what we're talking about.
10 people go off alone into the wilderness and see how long they can survive.
Yeah, and they have to video themselves, and they have no human interaction, and they have to survive. So that's, and the last man standing wins $500,000. Yeah,
Thank you for
watching.
and
No.
no,
And
subscribing.
no.
Maybe.
No. And. Yeah.
And.
Yeah. No. And. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
And.
Like.
And.
Cha-ching.
And.
Share.
And. Comment. Down below of what you thought of this documentary of There Once Was a Mouse in the House 2.0. So,
Yes.
yeah, thank you for watching. And goodbye.
Goodbye.
And